Billionaires are not the problem. I never got a job in my whole life, and I started washing dishes at 12 from a poor person.
So billionaire's a bad word now. Can't make money.
Is there something wrong with becoming a successful billionaire like Bill Gates? Is there anything wrong with that?
Yes. Listen, I'm a simple guy, okay? And I'm not a very smart guy either. But even from where I'm standing, nothing says the system is absolutely broken like the existence of billionaires. I mean, that level of wealth hoarding is no different than being a king, except, well, it's under capitalism. Under monarchies, you had God justifying the king's power and the army violently upholding that power. And under capitalism, we have meritocracy to thank for Jeff Bezos and people like him, and the police force to make sure no one questions anything.
The point is he earned it.
They became a billionaire by creating a product or great service that benefits everybody, and we know it benefits us because we pay for it.
No, and all jokes aside, they don't deserve it. I'm not gonna get into how profit is exploitation or the labor theory of value. What I'm simply going to say is that wealth is never created in isolation. Every billionaire and millionaire created their wealth with workers who make infinitely less than they do, and we're conditioned into thinking that this is the natural order of the universe. And one of the outcomes of this mentality is the justification for extreme wealth inequality. We live in the richest nation on earth, the richest nation to have ever existed, and people struggle to pay their bills and suffer when they can't get medical treatment. What good is GDP growth when you have homeless people dying on the streets in a country where there's an abundance of empty houses, or when you have to beg on the internet to get life-saving medical treatments?
But I do think a system that allows billionaires to exist when there are parts of Alabama where people are still getting ringworm because they don't have access to public health is wrong.
But of course, if you listen to the bootlickers over at Fox News, this is their defense.
Well, first of all, I mean, the fact is ringworm isn't deadly. I mean, people get it's like foot fungus.
All around the world, you see tensions rising. In the absence of class consciousness or an actual alternative to capitalism, we see people railing against more tangible targets, immigrants and refugees, or brown people, or even intangible concepts like globalism, which is the system that's bringing brown people to our borders. Is there a migrant crisis? Sure, but the solution isn't to shut off borders and get increasingly more violent with their maintenance. The solution is to solve inequality, to solve famine, to solve poverty, and all the issues that come along with it on a global scale. Technological advancements have rendered globalism an unstoppable force, so we have to adapt to it. One immediate way of doing that is through drastic wealth redistribution, and that starts with banning billionaires. Part of the point of having a society, of having government, is to promote the general welfare. Welfare. It's literally right there in the preamble of the Constitution. Yet for some reason, we've been propagandized into believing that the purpose of the government is to clear the path for individuals to acquire and hoard ungodly amounts of wealth, regardless of the consequences to the rest of us or the health of the society as a whole. And now, people all around the world are waking up. They're coming to the realization that this is no way to run a society. And perhaps that's why billionaire is becoming a bad word. And look, this may scare you, but a more equitable distribution of wealth is coming, whether it's by policy or pitchforks. So it's up to you guys. Which one is it going to be? I'm Hasan Piker. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, for a longer conversation, join me at my Twitch, where I'm live every day at twitch.tv/Hasan. I'll be after 5 p.m. Pacific. And if you'd like to help TYT, please go to tyt.com/join and join TYT membership. It's only $5 a month and it greatly helps us. And this has been The Breakdown. Never miss another breakdown video by ringing the bell below. You'll get notified whenever we publish something new. Also, don't forget to join TYT today. Download our TYT Plus app on your phone or head on over to tyt.com/join.
Perfect.